Hi, and thank you for your interest in a demonstration of a unique hybrid build method. In this build method, you essentially have a case part that behaves like a frameless object, and it is hosted within the perimeter opening of a face frame. This allows multiple case parts, multiple boxes, to share the same perimeter face frame. As you notice, you've got a single top rail going across both boxes and a single bottom rail going across both boxes. This collection of objects behaves similar to any other cabinet-based object within Cabinet Vision. It can be sized, and all of the parts change appropriately. Now let's look at how to size the individual openings and to section the objects within. Let's navigate to a different room, and we're going to review a 3-box object. Here we see that we have a single face frame that is hosting the 3 boxes behind. First, I want to take you to the reports page where I can demonstrate the collection of objects that makes up this 3-box base cabinet. You've got a parent object that is hosting the face frame, and you've got 3 separate sub-objects or child objects that are hosting the sectioning. First, let's edit the opening sizes on the parent. I'm going to first resize this object to a smaller size in width. Then I'm going to set the center section to 36 inches in width. And then I'm going to equalize the widths of the left and right sections. Now that we've set the opening widths, we can go modify the sectioning of the child object within. Let's go to the first child object on the left-hand side and edit it. Here I'm going to add 3 drawers. Since the sectioning control is corrected by UCS, the sections have to first exist before the UCS can trigger and correct them. So the process is to exit out to the room level and come back into the cabinet level and see that the sectioning has been refreshed and resized. Now I'm going to delete these mid rails. Exit out to the room, come back in, and see that the sectioning has been resized. This object is behaving as though it's a frameless cabinet, and it is maintaining a specific reveal for the doors. And we've got this frame part which is going to go from end style to end style, and this gap at the top is the gap to allow space to host the top rail of the perimeter frame that goes across multiple case boxes. Okay, let's make some additional edits to the other side, the right side, and this time I'm going to do all of the edits at once. Drop out to the room level and bring up the parent object. Switch to 3D view, and now we can see the results of our sectioning. Now let's work with multiple objects. So for each of these, you've got a single box unit, a 2-box unit, and a 3-box unit for base cabinets, uppers, and talls. This allows you then to create combinations of objects that will achieve a run of cabinetry. So you wouldn't want a single face frame to go the length of all of these cabinets. So you want the ability to combine two of these objects to make a single run of cabinetry. So I'll demonstrate that now. Move the cabinet over. The end types will switch like they do with a standard cabinet. Now I want to affect the way the end styles work. I'm going to hide the end style on this object, and I'm going to extend the end style, its width, on this object. And now we've got what appears to be a single face frame going across all of these objects. So you can see that you've got an end style here, an end style here. This is a common top rail for this 2 unit, and a common top rail and bottom rail for this 3 unit. Now let's demonstrate some unique sectioning control for the ends. On the end panel of this object, I can section its door just like we can do on any cabinet vision object. Or I can actually turn that end into a face. And I can section the face like I do the front of this cabinet, setting these all to false fronts into a panel. And now I've achieved the same sectioning around the side of the cabinet, and this sectioning has no impact on the case parts behind. Now let's drop out and let's go look at a corner scenario. So these objects are full functioning, and they are inheriting as much of the native cabinet vision capability as possible. So they work with the extended left and right controls. So I'm going to extend this guy into the right to the corner, and we'll go look at him. He's a 2-box unit, and this box has been extended into the corner. Now you can add the panels and all the other hardware that you would want. And now this object has been turned into a return, so its end style is wider and its toe goes longer. And so now those objects are creating a blind corner combination. So you've got a 2-base unit and a 2-base unit. This works with any of them: the 1-unit box, the 2-unit box, the 3-unit box. So as you can see, that this enhancement to cabinet vision is quite robust and can allow you to accomplish a variety of sectioning. And it gives the unique look of an inset face frame box, but you're building a frameless case behind, and it's occupying the opening available within the perimeter face frame. And this build method allows you to rapidly build out unique and complex face frame construction for an inset face frame job. Thank you for your interest in watching this demonstration of this unique hybrid build method. And if you have any questions on this enhancement or any other needs that you may have for cabinet vision, please give us a call.